WHAS 11 Weather Impact Forecast is sponsored by Tom Sondergeld Plumbing and West Shore Home.
One more good, cool night on the way tonight before it increasingly gets a lot warmer and muggier.
And muggier. That's kind of the worst part, right? We've been so lucky with the lower humidity here lately. Dew points in the 30s, 40s, even 50s. That's very tolerable. Well, we have dew points in the 60s and 70s on the way. So that is that June summertime humidity that we know all too well here in Kentuckiana. That's going to take us from the weekend into next week. It's going to be a while until we break this upcoming pattern. And as we know, with heat and humidity, typically brings some scattered storm chances. Now, right now, I don't have any day looking like a washout. I'll keep you posted if that changes, but it does look like we'll have some scattered activity starting Sunday, taking us into next week with, as I mentioned, that unsettled pattern really sticking with us for quite some time, it looks like. Rain chances next 5 days. Friday looks dry, so if you have plans again tomorrow, you'll be able to get that in. Maybe just more high clouds, filtered sunshine in the area. Saturday, we are up to 20%. It will be slightly higher than that if you are in southern Indiana. We'll be watching maybe a spotty shower Saturday morning, and then a better chance for some spotty storms that kind of drift into Indiana from the north, into southern Indiana from the north by Saturday evening. Sunday, we're talking about the heat and humidity. So once again, we're up to 40% Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday of next week. And you'll notice here our rainfall over the next 5 days. This map fills in over us, looking like anywhere between 1/2 of an inch to maybe 1.5 inches of rainfall through the middle part of next week. And as we were talking about humidity, that's what you're going to feel really. So Friday, dew point still in the 50s. That's comfortable. Saturday, start to feel some of that mugginess. Sunday is when the humidity really starts to ramp up, and that will continue onward into next week. Satellite and radar, we've had high pressure over the region. That's been keeping us dry. That started to shift off to the east, so that allows some southerly flow to roll back in here, and that's what's going to bring some of that heat, the humidity, and more clouds around after days of just blue sky and sunshine earlier in the week. Hour by hour futurecast tonight, expect lows only to cool into the 60s for most of us. Tomorrow will be breezier with a southwest wind gusting 20 to 25 miles per hour. Partly sunny skies, highs in the mid 80s. A few spots may sneak up into the upper 80s if that southwest wind is strong enough tomorrow. And then once we get into Saturday, we'll be watching for some activity off to our north. You can see that spotty shower in the morning, maybe some storms late in the day, but even this latest model run kind of has that fizzle out before it gets over our area. And then by Sunday afternoon, you'll notice more of the summertime pop-ups taking over some portions of Kentuckiana. So your 7-day forecast, dry tomorrow with filtered sunshine, a shower storm north on Saturday, and then a 40% chance taking us through Wednesday, 30% chance on Thursday. Highs stay in the mid to upper 80s with lows not as comfortable, likely in the low 70s next week. We do have a new episode of Whether or Not you can stream anytime on the WHAS 11 Plus app. This week, we're talking all about the very important forecast for the D-Day invasion. That is our This Week in Weather History. So once again, you can stream that anytime on the WHAS 11 Plus app.